What's up, y'all? It's the Angel Prison Live Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This morning we got a brother on the phone that has been here before, but he didn't double back on us. All right, his name is Alan Buckner. We're gonna jump right in there. What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? And how everybody else out there doing?
I think we're trying to make it. I appreciate you pulling up on us again. For the people, this if this is the first time people are getting introduced to you, please tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I was born on the west side of the Chi. Moved from the Chi to Michigan. Turned up down there towards the Detroit area. Then I left Detroit, migrated to Milwaukee, and I got locked up in Milwaukee back in '03, '04, sometime around that time. A little bit about myself. I've been incarcerated for the last 23 years. I'm an author, of course. You guys probably heard about my last novel, Midwest Dreams and Tattooed Tears. You know, I'm coming back to you guys because part two is about to drop, and this is my mic drop moment. So I had to come back and hit y'all with that flex one more time. You feel me?
Definitely understand. Congratulations on the part two about the drop. Um, how was that process?
Continuous. That's the best word that I could use for it. I did a lot of research on it, because I wanted to give my readers and my fans, the best product, the best of me. So I wanted to do a lot of extensive research, and I wanted to give you guys a relatively good product. This is going to be a highly anticipated urban classic, and I can't wait for y'all to read it, man. Because I know what I did. I know how I'm coming, and I know y'all gonna be smiling. Y'all gonna be pleased.
Okay. And so is it a part, is it the original name of part two or does it have its own name?
It's the same name, but there's a little small little piece that I put at the end. It's called Midwest Dreams and Tattooed Tears, the hate you created. It's
Oh,
going to be the hate you created this time.
okay. All right. I like that. I like that. It sounds real interesting. All right, bro. So definitely again, congratulations on that. Y'all got to make sure y'all check it out. If y'all haven't checked out number one, get that one too, so you can read it in order. So when does it drop, bro?
Well, my birthday is New Year's. I'm an '80s baby, so I picked the perfect time for my book to start to be released around maybe January 2nd,
Okay,
January 3rd, after we celebrate my birthday.
okay, I can understand. You gotta get the birthday under your belt. That's for sure. All right, so we're gonna definitely be looking for it. So what else you got going on, bro? What's new?
Well, of course, as I already told you, I'm incarcerated. But we're working on getting myself up out of prison, and my purpose, my part of my purpose is, making it back to my family and doing this family thing when I get up out of here to the fullest. I mean, to the max. Turn it up to the volume on seven. But other than that, I've been just staying focused. Constantly studying, always being a good study, whatever it is that I choose to do. I'm a goal setter, and I work 10 times hard at all my goals, so I'm just hoping that me and Dutch can, get back together and rap one more time, and hopefully, who knows, man, maybe me and the homie can even co-write something in the near future. If not, hopefully we can talk about this thing, this book that I got, turn it into something special, maybe a TV series or a movie, who knows. Sky's the limit though.
That's for sure. Have you ever wrote any script?
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Have you wrote any scripts yet?
Actually, I haven't wrote any scripts yet. I haven't wrote any scripts yet, but I've been talking to the COO of So You Can Write Publications, Mr.
Hmm.
Kendrick Watkins. Me and him, we talk a lot. He's actually in school, to become a teacher right now. The brother is brilliant.
Nice.
Uh, so I've been talking to him, rapping with him about that stuff. He's been giving me the inside scoop on what it takes. It's this process. Everything's a process, but it's a process that I'm willing to learn, that I'm willing to sit down and figure out because I got high dreams and high expectations for myself, and I'm a person that like to entertain people. So if I want this stuff to come to fruition, then this is something that I might have to do, and I'm willing to do it. It just takes time. I just need to put all the ducks in a row and get everything started. Once things get started, then it's be time for me to, knock down another goal and become another goal setter. You
For
know,
sure.
it's just what I do.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. So, what made you want to transition from books onto the silver screen?
Ah, that's easy, Renee. That's easy, Jay Renee. But look, I've been watching. They gave us this weak ass tablet, right? But the good thing about this tablet in here on the inside of this prison, they allow us to watch, movies like on Pluto. And so I went to the black section, the black urban section, the drama, the romance, and the crime section, black crime section, and
Okay.
I looked at the movies that our people are putting out. A lot of movies seem to be coming out from Atlanta. I'm watching a lot of movies, urban movies that's coming out from Atlanta. I I don't know how many movies. I've been gone 23 years, so I don't know how many movies the Midwest have, or even down towards you guys' area. Because I haven't seen many, but there were a few from Carolina and New York, but not many on Pluto. That's not to say that there's not any out there, but my thing is I'm from the Midwest. I'm up here in uh in Fox Lake Correctional Institution that's in Wisconsin, but when I get out, I'll probably be either in down in North Carolina, hopefully, but if not in North Carolina, I'll be back in Illinois. So I want to represent the Midwest to the fullest.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
and who else better to do it? Than the person who actually lived it and who actually know. I know the ins and outs. To this thing what we got going on, the culture up here in the Midwest. I know the ethics to the streets up here in the Midwest well. It's the reason
Right.
why I wrote about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I will say that I definitely agree with you about where a lot of the movies are coming out from. So to be able to represent the Midwest, I think would be a beautiful thing. I could say that about, like, I'm from Delaware. It's not a lot of movies coming out of Delaware either, and I hope to change that one day. So I definitely can understand the vision and the dream when it comes to that, for sure. So
Yeah, like I say, I no matter where I'm at, you know what I mean. I'ma always be from Chicago. I'm always be a Midwest brother, first. Just the reason why I wrote the book and I titled it Midwest Dreams. Because we all up here in the Midwest, we all got dreams and aspirations, and we all are dream chasers. But sometimes life can get crappy and things happen. And I'm just one of the ones who understand the aspects of why. And I can tell, good stories, because I've seen a lot of stories. You know what I mean?
yes, I absolutely do.
So I just want to represent my neck of the woods. I just want, we got stories like The Shy, and we got other stories out, but it's not enough. Epcot Center seems to be Atlanta, and then other places outside of Atlanta, but the Midwest and other places like Delaware, like you was talking about, they're not getting the representation that they deserve. I'm ready to change that. You know what I mean? And I think with Dutch's help and my woman's help, I think that things can happen. I think things can happen.
Yeah, I know it can, bro, and that's absolutely for sure. I want to give you an opportunity, excuse me, to address the listeners. You can talk about anything that you want, anything that we may have forgot. You can give some words of wisdom, some inspiration, or a call to action. The floor is yours.
Well, I just want to say, Jay Renee, I want to first, extend my thank yous to you for first allowing me to have this interview in the first place this morning. Like I told you when we spoke before, is you're part of this thing now. I have a power that's in my corner that wants to see me thrive. It's been a long time coming. I've been up in here and I just been laying on my bunk and I've been in the library and stuff studying with dreams. All everything in life starts off with a dream. You have to have a vision for yourself. And in order for you to obtain that vision, you have to work towards it. Anything in life that you want in life, you have to work for it. And I'm just one of them brothers. I'm a blue collar worker. I don't expect anything to be handed to me. Because it hasn't been handed to me. So I've been having to work hard for whatever it is that I want in life. To the readers out there, to the brothers in this crazy struggle that's going through this shit, the same thing that I'm going through. Should you brothers ever hear, should you sisters ever hear my voice, hear this interview, just know that all ain't lost. All ain't lost. You look at your situation and you see it for what it is, not what it appear to be, and just tell yourself that things can be worse. You still here, you still breathing, you still got an opportunity to be a gold chaser, to be a gold digger like I am. you know. And I just want to also, extend an invite, not an invite, but to ask, if there's any other programs out there, that I can get involved in, as far as helping the community, giving back, to even victims in society, to be of assistance. Anything that I can do to be of assistance, out there, in the world, I'm willing to do it, even from this prison cell, So if anybody ever wants to reach out to me, I'm here at Fox Lake Correctional Institution. My inmate number is 427-812. I'm free. I'm free to be contacted at any time. And I'm willing to step up and do my thing because I'm just a brother that's trying to make it. You know. Into my power circle, I appreciate everybody who helped me, who ever stood in my corner. You know, this is our opportunity. This is our opportunity to make it. My wife, hopefully my wife, Clara, and my buddy, and my confidant, my homie, and my brother in crime, Kendrick Watkins. My sister, them Kenyatta, and my niece Sharian, First Lady, and my nephew Carlton. I love all of y'all. And this is what it takes.